What's good? What's good? Trying to get ready for the game. We got to get ready for the game. So we got to get our brain right. You know what it is. Fathead Clothing, man. Check us out on TikTok and Facebook. Fathead Clothing. This is the team edition. We got the Cowboys on these ones. This shit right here hard. So outside, blue. When you come inside, like transition lens, it's automatic. Turn white. Bam. Nasty shit. We got the Chiefs coming up. Trying to get my shit together.
Right now, you're the Tampa Bay defense. You have to limit them to a field goal.
Trying to get my shit together, man.
Whatever it takes to keep them to a field goal on this drive, or obviously another.
The 17th, we on Sound Peak After Dark.
For the Bills, just go ahead and continue.
November 22nd, we in Salina, Kansas. Turning up. And then the 22nd, we in Lawrence, Kansas. One Love to Size Up. And then the 29th, we in Topeka, Kansas. One Love Sleazy World Go. My fault. Brain fart. When you tap in, man, leave a comment. Let me know where you tapping in from. Hit the subscribe and that bell. I subscribe back to everybody that subscribed to me. I subscribe back. Promise you, I ain't got no backwoods, but I do got backups. Sponsored by Backwood. No, I'm just playing. We ain't sponsored by Backwood, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Artists, if you like the artwork on the covers, I'll be doing that shit, man. So just tap in with me. I do $25 artwork covers, single covers. For $50, you get 5, or my fault, for $50, you get three covers and a 30-second reel, promo reel. For $300, you get a full comic. What's good? Pancake, what's the deal? Where you tuning in from? You watching the game today? You fuck with football? American football? Where you coming? Where you from? Where you from? I almost said where you calling from. Where y'all from? Tap in. We getting ready. We getting ready for today's game. Kansas City. What up, bro? I'm from Kansas, my dude. The middle of the map. That was a Wizard of Oz type of shit. Yeah, I'm from Kansas.
To prevent that chewing of the clock. But man, cook those cuts.
Where you from?
Those are sharp, tough cuts.
Not now. Where you from? I'm a rapper from Kansas. DUCOH. All media platforms. Got a show with Sleazy World Go coming up. I got some in Topeka. I got some shit on the 22nd in Salina. I got some shit on the 26th in Lawrence. And then some podcast shit on the 17th. Sound Peak After Dark. Y'all think that Gucci Man's a clone? So I was on YouTube. I was going through the rabbit hole and stumbled up on some shit. Make me scratch my head, I ain't gonna lie. With what's going on in the world, I wouldn't fucking doubt it. I wouldn't fucking doubt it. But yeah, we got new music out. All Stars, Blue Moon Lightning, and Drip Drop. Miguel, what's good? Miguel Mendez, what's good? Who y'all got today, Denver or the Chiefs? Denver or the Chiefs. Right now, Buffalo just scored 32. Tampa's got 32 and Buffalo got 45, I think. 43.
Brad is 6 touchdowns on the day.
Trenton, Jesus Christ to me, Jesus Christ to me, Jesus Christ to me is a prophet that came down from God to teach his good word. Got crucified by his own people. Yeah, for our sins. Who is Jesus Christ to you? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Who is Jesus Christ to you? It is Sunday, even though Sunday is the first day of the week. When I was in school, they taught me Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, okay, so that's messed up already. So, yeah, so let me know. Who is Jesus to you?
So now Josh Allen has tied Cam Newton, most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback all time.
Who's Jesus to you, babe?
75.
I'm still waiting, Trenton. Let me know. See if we on the same page.
Comes with being one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl, and that window of opportunity that they get so aware of it. Yes,
God in the flesh. That's what I'm talking about. Amen. Let the church say amen. Tabernacle.
That father time is an aspect in all of this.
We are living in the end days. I do believe. With that being said, do y'all think Gucci Mane is a clone? Do you think the new Gucci Mane is a clone? They said the old Gucci Mane died in prison. He had one of his engineers, I seen a thing, one of his engineers said that when he got out, he was working with this Gucci Mane, and that's not the real Gucci Mane. His old girlfriend said that she ain't seen a real Gucci Mane since 2016, whenever he went in at the studio. Who is this new imposter? His engineer, his former engineer said that Kesha is his handler. She talks for him. She does all his Instagram. She's there when he records. There's some weird stuff going on. I don't know. I'm just saying this conversation and we talking about it. So I talk back. Or in this instance, I talk, y'all talk back through the comments. Let me know. But the Chiefs, to me, they got a win today. They sit in third place in the AFC. They got the Chargers in Denver sitting on top of them. Pause. People change. Yeah, they do change. They do change. But see, this is the thing about it, though. The thing about it was like, and I can't remember, I didn't even save the link or the video I was watching, but the thing about it is like, the people that he grew up with in the studio and stuff like that, people do change, but like people's mannerisms and how they respond to certain things and how they say certain things don't change. So you absolutely right. I feel like me personally, I would hate to say that he's a clone because I feel like transformation is the most important thing in life. If you look at life and you look outside your window right now, and whatever nature you see or whatever is constantly, everything's alive. It's constantly reproducing. It's constantly changing. So changing is epic in life and in growth. If you don't change, you can't grow. It goes hand in hand together. So I do agree with you, Trenton. Change is good and people do change. But mannerisms and stuff that you've been instilled in on, like how you walk and certain stuff like that don't change. And that's all this engineer was saying. It wasn't like he was saying like, yeah, no. It was just certain stuff don't change. And then when you become too perfect in certain things, like, yeah, certain stuff don't change. But yeah, on another topic, man. One love to RNs and RWs. And you can figure out what y'all think that says. What that means, my fault. Out there in the world. So far, everybody that came in, they done commented, but ain't nobody said where they from. Look, now ask me where I'm from. I'm from Kansas, middle of the map. Yeah, heartbeat of the nation. I'm a hip hop artist from Kansas. I have music on all media platforms. My latest releases are Drip Drop, Blue Moon Lightning, and All Stars. But I'm working on a project right now. I'm working on the next single right now. It's actually done. I'm waiting on the artwork to get done, and we're gonna drop it next week. It's called Mercy. And Mercy, okay, VA in the building. Mercy is a song, me actually praying to God in its rawest form, situations that I'm going through or have been through in life. People that I know that are going through real life situations. And basically, it's just me asking the question of like, I understand God's mercy, but at the same time, I don't understand God's mercy because how can you have people that worship you all day life go through some of the stuff that they go through, while people that don't worship you or people that don't even acknowledge you get to reap the benefits of what's going on. So Mercy, be on the lookout for Mercy, man. It drops next week. It's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. It's a good song, and I think that I think that realistically, there's not one person in the world that doesn't question these type of things, like, and just wonder, like, like purpose in life and shit like that. Like, we all have these questions. Mental health. Like, I feel like everybody has mental health. Everybody suffers with mental health. I just feel like some people, they can bounce out of it quicker than others, But so, like me, for instance, like I never realized I had mental health issues or problems until I went to prison. And then once I went to prison and was able to sit back and reflect on my life to that point and certain situations that I had been through, I realized that the smoking, the drinking, and shit like that was just masking trauma that I had endured throughout my life. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm getting sober and I'm thinking about all this shit, now I'm becoming depressed. You see what I'm saying? And now I'm becoming anxious because now I'm getting ready to get back out and I'm putting a plan together. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So now my anxiety is high. But after doing it and really thinking about it, it's like when the drugs wear off and the alcohol and the shit wear off and you've been going hard for so long, your body is going to go through withdrawals and habits of how it used to be when you was, because now you're not living in the norm. Your body's not living in the norm. So make a long story short, from the ecstasy and the tooting of the nose and the drinking and the constant hustling and the stress of the 24/7 fast life, I found myself coming out of prison with depression, high anxiety, and bipolar 2. My fault, bipolar 1. My pops, he got bipolar. He bipolar 2. He got the worst shit you could get, but the worst shit you can have. But to say that to say this, I say that to say this. I think that everybody deals with depression or some type of mental health. Period. It's just how people bounce back. So Mercy is something is a dope song, and I think y'all gonna like it, man. And I appreciate everybody that's tapping in and showing the support. But now back to the business at hand. Buffalo just created another turnover, which is good for me because I got their defense in my fantasy. Even though they gave up 32 points, I still think they collected me 4 or 5 points in my fantasy. God tests us to see if we really trust him. Hey Trenton, that's real, bro. That's real, man. Because so look, like I'm one to look at my past mistakes, right? So as a juvenile and a little bit of part of my adult life, I was constantly in trouble. So I got to thinking like, damn, I got to looking back and like, man, I noticed around certain times of the year is when I was always getting in trouble. Not to say that I wasn't doing stuff that could have got me in trouble throughout the rest of the year, but certain times out the year I was always getting in trouble. So now I haven't sold any illegal substances in so long. It's crazy. So I think back. So now I'm like, okay, since I haven't been entangled into the streets making fast money, I noticed that from November, like right around October, November, December, January, I always go through a hard struggle financially. And sometimes in the past, I would. It's always in the back of my mind, like, look, you can always go grab something, right? That don't never leave a person, right? That's like riding a bike. You can jump on a bike right now, if you had to. So that's always in the back of my mind, but every time I just fight through it, it's always a bigger blessing on the other end. So God does test us, man, to say that's the truth, man. That's the truth. That is the truth. Uh-oh, what we got going on? The Houston Texans just kicked the field goal to beat the Tennessee Titans 16-3. What you got going on in VA though? I appreciate you coming on here, man, and asking that question, man. A lot of people need to answer that question and figure out who is God to them for real, for real, for real, for real. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, so I got a renovation company. As well. I do painting and flooring and drywall. Really, I can do it all, but I don't like doing roofs, electrical, and plumbing. I can do electrical and plumbing, but I'm not certified, so I can't pull no permits or nothing like that. But yeah, I can fix some stuff though, for sure, for sure, for sure. I got on my Facebook page, it's called McAfee Painting, MCAFEE Painting on Facebook. It's a picture of an MP with an army helmet and the P as a paintbrush on there. I named it that one because it's my last name, and I wanted to name it create a company after my father, who served in the army. He's still alive. I'm doing fire watch now. Fire watch? What, you a firefighter? I guess if you're doing fire watch, you gotta be a firefighter. That's a dumb question. Sometimes with Keisha, man, they be like, man, hold on a second. Fire, man, look, that's one thing that I couldn't do though, man. One love to the firefighters out there in the world. Cause me, I'm not running no burning building, Jack. I'm sorry. If I really had to, I would, but nah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Buffalo getting ready to punt the ball. Oh, it's over. It's over. We get ready to get to the Chiefs game. No, I own a monitoring business. Oh, okay. I was about to say, bro, you run into some fires, man. That's some of the gangsterest work you can do. Running into burning buildings, saving people, man, is some of the realest gangsterest stuff you can do, man. Check this. One love to that. One love to that, and the people that be in the military doing that type of stuff, man. License to kill type of stuff, man. For reasons they don't know. One love to them for just doing what they told. Yeah. So what's so it's like home security or what? It's like home security. What's the deal with it? And then Yeah, Wednesdays we be having me and my partner DJ DP on his Facebook page, Demarius Patton. We be having an unreleased music review. We had some people, we had some artists, I can't remember their name. They shot some music to us from Virginia that was dope. It was dope. So if y'all not doing nothing Wednesdays at 10 p.m., usually I'm on YouTube for an hour from 9 to 10, and then we jump on the Facebook and go on his Facebook page. Sprinkler systems. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, so you put the sprinkler systems, the fire monitoring systems. Okay, I see what you're saying. What, in like the apartment complexes, stuff like that, restaurants? You talking about them fancy fire sprinkler systems? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, 10 p.m. Wednesdays, man. Y'all check us out. Okay. Yeah, their money schemes. Yeah. Yep. That insurance money, man. And people want that insurance money, especially if something really happens, man. They need that to bounce back. So yeah. I can't believe New England Patriots is ahead of Buffalo in the division, though. That's crazy. And Carolina look like they getting ready to come back. They in second NFC South. Y'all been doing renovation work for since 2017, 2018. Yeah, 65 an hour. That's legit right there. I know, like plumbers out this way, they charge like 50 an hour. And I had a property we getting ready to sell. Me and my wife, we trying to sell right now, and it's gutted and everything. It's got the plumbing ran, but I had a plumbing company come out and they wanted to charge me $9,000 to run like 100 foot of PEX pipe from the bathroom to the kitchen. It was crazy, man. I was like, man, y'all gonna get the hell out of here. I called my partner. He showed me how to do it. I did it myself. Yeah. 4 days. You got your own business though, so that's lovely bread. That's lovely bread. You do everything yourself, or you got 1099s, or you got people working for you? Yeah. So November 17th, I'm be on podcast After Dark on YouTube, and then the 22nd, I'm be in Salina, Kansas with DJ DP, and then the 22nd, I got a show in Lawrence, Kansas with Sized Up, and then the 29th, I'm gonna be in Topeka, Kansas with Sleazy World Go. I sub some out. Yeah, me too. Actually, one of my partners, he got a contractor. He's a contractor out here, and he subs a lot. He gives me a few jobs here and there. But when my company was really rolling before COVID, we had 12 people. We had 12 people working. Well, we was doing a lot of commercial stuff for this company in Lawrence called First Management. Between them, Roy Williams, and this another, the Garber family, between them three, they pretty much own all the Lawrence. I mean, there's some people that own some other stuff, but like as far as like the buildings, the lofts, and the downtown buildings, and a lot of the stuff on KU campus, they built a lot of that stuff on KU. First Management. So the owner of First Management he owns a private airport too, and the University of Kansas uses his jets when they go do their scouting and stuff like that. Yeah, so they bred it up. They bred it up. One love to the Comptons, man. First Management. Yeah. See, and that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying, Trent. That's what I'm saying, Trent. And it's like my life took me down a path to where I didn't do like the regular jobs that people did because I was too busy in the streets. But once I got out, I was looking out my window. Once I got out, I got a trade, man. Instead of getting into, being programmed to get into one of them other type of situations. And now where the world is going and the climate we in, with people losing their jobs to robots and things like that, it's cool if you got a trade because you're gonna last longer, man. You're gonna last longer. So I be trying to tell my kids, man, like you need to learn a trade. You need to get a trade. You need to know how to paint. You need to know how to do something, fix a window, a garage. You need to know how to do something, man, because times get hard and all these jobs and you can't get no job. And everybody needs something. You got to figure out what's gonna stand the test of time. Nice, nice. How long you been saved, brother? If you don't mind me asking. See, I like Trenton, bro. Man, look, I fuck with Trenton, man. He a real dude because I've been on here. I've been on here. He came on here. He asked me who Jesus was to me. I told him. He told me who Jesus was to him. We've been on here chopping it up, and he ain't like normal church people. I can tell because he'd have been on here. Yo, you need to do this. You need to put that down. This, that, and the other. Trying to force feed somebody something. You can't do that. You can't do that. You come in here, you plant the seed, you still conversate like you human and like you seeing every day, like everybody else seeing every day. And that's how you supposed to, that's about how you supposed to conduct yourself, man. The only perfect person in this world is God. That's it. 2016, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And that's one of the things I ain't super religious. You know what I mean? Like I can't do the religion thing, bro. Like it just because I feel like it's just a control thing. But I feel at the end of the day, man, like my relationship with God can be better, but it could be worse, and I'm continually growing on it. You know what I mean? So I feel like at the end of the day, we try not to continue to do the same mistakes and commit the same sins over and over. And I don't know. I have a lot of questions, man, but I still have faith, you know. So I just continue to pray that my faith and my wisdom instead of not my knowledge, but my wisdom get stronger and broader. I can not understand God because we can't understand God, but maybe try to understand a little bit of why he do some of the things he do, allow some of the things he allow to happen. That's all. Right. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people think that I can do this and do this and do this and do this and get into heaven, man. And them the BB gonna be the first ones that gonna get that other jacket. But I can't judge, man. So I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know. You know, I know I gotta wake up, strive to be a better person and provide and take care of. My whole thing is if you can love yourself the right way, then you can love thy neighbor the right way, then you can love God. And when you can do that, them 2, 3 things right there, I think everything else falls into place. Because if it ain't done out of love, true love, then all the works is gonna be wrong. You see what I mean? So yeah, just to try to simplify it a little bit, but yeah, love yourself, man, and all the other commandments fall into place. I feel like. But don't take my word for it, man. I don't know for sure. I just know what I think. And opinions is everybody got one. Bo Nix. I think the Chiefs is going down today. I don't think they. Okay, let me take that back because with what's going on in sports, and it's been going on since Vegas got built, right? Since the mob built Vegas, every sporting event, if it's on TV, has been rigged, and I'm starting to question high school football nowadays. Some of the programs, but anyways, yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if the Chiefs is gonna make it to the playoffs, but then right now sitting at 5-4, third in the conference, it would be a miraculous hustle if they allowed the Chiefs to go to the playoffs and not even go but win the Super Bowl. So, yeah, and you say how can that? If you think, well, why can you? You need to do your research on what's going on in the NBA right now, man, and not even just right now. Because when you figure out what's going on, the Rosen dude that was throwing games, how long he's been throwing games, how the NBA covered it up and made it seem like he was injured but was really suspended, then you makes you think about the Michael Jordan situation and all the gambling problems he had, and then how all of a sudden he had to take a 2-year hiatus and then come back. So was he really on suspension, or did he really want to play baseball? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I think most of it is fixed. Now, I'm not saying it's fixed in the way that they know exactly who's going to win, but I think that they know exactly when to call calls. They know exactly how to switch momentum. And you do have certain players that actually do fix and throw games. Like Terrell DeRozan, he was faking hurt and then having people bet on the under. Like, yeah, say you supposed to 10 points or higher. Nah, bet on the under. I'm out at the end of the first quarter. I'm gonna get hurt. You see what I'm saying? Like, he was doing like shit like that. So you got players that do stuff like that. Then you got refs that's in cahoots. Like, my whole thing is like, Vegas ain't never been defeated. So when they can say, okay, like Denver, Kansas City, point spread, 3 points, boom, 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 and they can dictate and get that type of stuff right on a constant level, and not only Vegas, but every sporting gambling book, newspaper, period, got the same spreads by 1 point or lower. Like, yeah, no, they know too much. They know too much. It's a college dude from I want to say Kentucky. I don't know his name. He got a thing tonight, I think on 60 Minutes or one show where he was taking money, not from the boosters, but taking money to throw games. You see what I mean? So like, yeah, this shit crazy. On everything. Yo, we might miss that pass. I'm gonna miss this pass right here. No, but like football, I think it's more referee and probably like internal, maybe with like offensive coordinators and things like that on certain play calls, maybe. Because I go back to the Super Bowl with Seattle and Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where Russell Wilson could have just handed it to beast mode and the game would have been over. Nope. They wanted Russell Wilson to be MVP, throw the ball. Did they want Seattle to win? I don't think he threw that interception intentionally. But is it possible that offensive coordinator communicated some things to that defensive communicator, and they knew in that moment what play was going to be called and who to focus in on? Is that possible? That's the stuff you got to think about with football. Basketball, it's easy. That's easy. you get the main player or somebody, a role player or somebody like that ain't making a lot of money, man, and you get them they can throw a game easy. Yeah, they can throw a game easy in football, in basketball, water polo, swimming, Olympics. I don't trust none of it no more. No, not even the Olympics. I don't trust none of it no more. Like how ATL playbook went missing, the lights went out and the pass went. See, that's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? So look, I don't even know if you know this right or not. So check this out. Notice how all the field goal kickers is kicking longer field goals. Okay, so I seen some shit at the beginning of the season. This is true. So usually in years prior, the field goal kickers, they had designated balls and they only had so much time. When you see them on the sideline and they smashing them to work them in, right? So this year they changed it. Now so remember Tom Brady got in trouble for the light balls. So now the field goal balls are at a lower or at a certain pressure now to where they can kick longer field goals. They don't have to work the balls in. So they got their own balls designated just for that. And that's why everybody's kicking 60-plus yard field goals this year when they couldn't even kick a 50-plus yard field goal the year before. It's crazy. So like they doing stuff to keep the scoring, to make sure teams can score and keep up. But man, look, yeah, I don't, man, it's called sports entertainment. It's called television programming. Now it ain't even really television programming because everybody's streaming. People really ain't even on it, but it's still programming. So yeah, I don't trust it. It ain't pure no more. Anytime money gets involved in the situations, it takes the pureness out of it. My personal opinion. It takes the pureness out of it, but it's their world. We just living in it. But man, I'm gonna jump up off of here, man. One love to RNs and RWs. Y'all stay tuned in. I'll be back on here Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central. Give you a preview of what we got coming on, what we got going on. Matter of fact, I'll probably be on here. I'll be on here the 17th. I'll be on here tomorrow. Probably, I think it starts at 8 for the podcast. Man. And then after that, it'll be Wednesday, the 22nd. I'll be on here. The 26th, I'll be on here for a little bit. And then the 29th for the Sleazy World Go Show, I'll be on here. We'll be in the parking lot talking on some pregame. Yada DUCOH on all media platforms. One love to VA. One love to everybody that tapped in and wherever you from. And if they ask you, man, have you ever heard of Do So? You say, yeah. And they say, where are you from? You tell them, Manny from Kansas. Non-explicit for you, Trenton. Yada.